Okay, got the Victorinox one-handed Sentinel clip, 111 millimeter nylon scratch resistant scales. Victorinox counts this as 5 tools. The clip, the main blade, the key ring counts as a tool, and then you have the tweezers and the toothpick. Now, um, this thumb hole here is kind of circular. Before 2007, the thumb hole was what they call elliptic, kind of like an oval. That's why the Soldier model always has the circular thumb hole, because it was made after 2007. And to get good at opening this one-handed, if you're not good at it, you can kind of press firmly into the thumb hole. It makes you brace this side, and then eventually you can do it faster. Now, if you lose that clip and you lose the one-handed feature, you have this Sentinel. Just the blade. Well, you still got the tweezers, key ring, and toothpick, but this is a great EDC. I love it. It's a great, more affordable alternative to the Buck 110, which is like the most famous pocket knife there is, and those end up coming out to like $70 when you get them new. You can get one of these for less than $45. One step up, I put dual density scales on this because it came with the black nylon resistant scales. Now, and this applies to the Soldier too if you have a Soldier model. A lot of people with the Alox knives, because there's nowhere to put toothpick and tweezers, and with these dual density scales, no toothpick or tweezer slot. So what some people do with the Alox scales is, or with the Alox handle knife, they take a pair of Victorinox tweezers and put it in one of the slots so you can still have tweezers. Well, that won't fit. So these are some Vanger tweezers, and I put them in the slot where the blade goes, and it cut my tweezers in half. And you can easily buy like a 10-pack of Victorinox tweezers. With Vanger, as far as I know, you have to buy a whole knife to get a pair of tweezers. So if you're going to try it, I would say to put the tweezers underneath the can opener. And let's see what this Centurion has to offer. For kitchen purposes, you got your main blade, you got your can opener. You could also say camping purposes, and the bottle opener. And for mechanical type things, you have this flat Phillips driver here on the can opener. You have this flathead screwdriver at the end of the bottle opener. And then for breaking loose rusted screws and stuck screws, you have a backside Phillips driver. And something about this flathead screwdriver at the tip of the bottle opener, the surface for the actual screwdriver part isn't that much different than the 93 millimeter Victorinox. So for MacGyver type stuff, you got this reamer. You can use this as a pry bar within reason. You don't want to power arm it too much because it'll break. And then lastly, for survival, you have the main blade and this reamer, survival slash bushcraft type deal. Oh, almost forgot. The can opener can be used as a makeshift ferro striker, because this is a at a right angle, or a, what is it, 90-degree angle, can used to be used to strike a ferro rod. It's not the best, but in a pinch, it works. Now, my EDC for a while was this Victorinox Trekker, and I didn't realize it till it was too late, but it was boring holes in my pocket. I had it in my back pocket on the left, my right side back pocket on the left hand side is where the pommel was facing, And I don't know if it's because the saw tip was boring holes in my shorts and pants, or I don't know if it was just the pommel in general, because it's got this corner here, although it's smooth. So, I found out because I put my knife in my back pocket. It looked like I laid an egg. So now I take the pommel and point it to the right hand side of my back right hand pocket. So, and I haven't had any problems with it yet. And something I should mention, that all these knives I showed you have a liner lock. So you push this to the side, so it's a locking knife. Now, these knives without the thumb hole, when you open them, they have a half stop about right here. But the knives that do have the one-handed opening do not have a half stop. Alright, thanks for stopping by.